Now to Eye on Chicago, a woman who overcame her childhood pain to help people who are struggling with substance use disorders. It's her profession and so much more. Dr. Keisha Nicole House is the Assistant Director of the Substance Use Disorder Center of Excellence at Rush Medical Center. She and her team go out into the community to educate people about substance use, and to her, it is very personal. She joins us now. Good morning. Thanks so much for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
I want to start with the fact that this is personal to you.
Absolutely.
And there is a reason that you walked down this path. Can you share that with me?
Well, first and foremost, I've always wanted to be a provider of sorts, a caregiver of sorts. And so, but growing up, you know, in our family when the crack epidemic occurred, it totally destroyed our family.
Are we talking in the 80s here, 90s?
80s, 90s, yes. And so we lived in a big, really nice house, middle class, with my grandfather, my aunts and uncles, and then next thing I know, we were living in the projects, or we were living on 55th Street because, you know, drugs superseded everything at that point, including housing and things of that nature. So I wanted to make it my business that no other individual, child, whomever, had to go through the things that I went through just to survive. And so that's why this work is so personal to me.
So tell us some of the things you do to help people with substance use disorders.
So we are going out into the community, educating the community, not just about substance use, but we need to get you to understand that having an addiction is not a moral failing. It's not because you're a terrible person and you just want to be this way, but no, because my brain has been affected. I now have developed dependence and tolerance for drugs or whatever substances I'm using, and now a lot of times people just use to feel normal. Right, and
I was told once people continue to use to not feel sick. That's
to
sort
not,
of the same, which
absolutely.
I thought was, that really impacted me, to not feel sick.
You go through withdrawal, because once my body is used to getting these really overpowering good feels, right, and then I'm no longer using, my body will go through withdrawal. I may have severe muscle cramps, I may have diarrhea, I may urinate, I may have convulsions, I may vomit. It's terrible. If you ever witness, you seen the scene in Ray Charles when he was, that's real life. And so people will use to prevent that from occurring.
So what you were saying then speaks to the idea of empathy over judgment. Do you want to expound on that?
Because we need to put the care back into health care, essentially. People need to know that you actually care enough to help them seek treatment, to help them seek resources to battle their addictions. Addictions are chronic illnesses, just like hypertension and diabetes, you know, and that change it isn't A to Z. I may have some relapses, I may have to start over, but eventually I'll get there. And support goes a really, really long way.
Let me ask you before we run out of time, why do you think it's important to get Narcan into barber and beauty shops?
Because in the barber and beauty shop, people talk about things and they explore things more so than they will even at home and with other family members. So if we get you the information on how to use Narcan to reverse an overdose, we can save somebody's life. You know, these new barbers and stylists, they're gonna go into their own profession in their own beauty shops and barber shops and have staff, and we're going to each one teach one sort of a thing. We're going to train the trainers to save lives in our communities.
And real quick, you've worked with churches. How was that, real quick, because we are really
I do, because religion plays a big part in the things that individuals in Black and brown communities do. So if we can start talking about these things from a religious aspect, and not that you're going to go to hell or that you're a sinner,
that it will make a big difference.
That it will make a big difference.
Thank you so much, Keisha, for joining me.
You are absolutely welcome.
I really
thank you for having me.
You bet.
Thank you.
To learn more about how your beauty shop, barbershop, church, or other group can help, log on to www.rush.edu.